In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 incredibly powerful ways to answer the most important interview question you will be asked at Starbucks. Let's go. Now, the most important question you're going to be asked in the Starbucks interview process is, why do you want to work at Starbucks? Or why Starbucks? Or why do you want to work here? Any 3 ways that that's phrased, that's basically the question. And think about it. If you're interviewing someone and you ask, why do you want to work here? And they go, I don't know. I mean, it's a job. I need money. That is uninspiring. Conversely, if they say an answer that absolutely sticks out and blows you away, it is going to have a huge impact on your desire to hire them. So let's jump into the 3 different ways you can answer this question that is absolutely going to separate you from the rest of the candidates and increase the likelihood of you getting a job. Now, first things first, anytime you answer the interview question, why do you want to work here, you need to use the 50-50 rule. Now, the 50-50 rule is a rule that I have made up, but it's a perfect way to answer a question about why do you want to work here. And the rule is 50% of your answer needs to be specific to the position, right? The position you were applying for, the role you were applying for, why it's a good fit for you, why you're motivated by those tasks, and those responsibilities, why you're good at them, and the other 50% of it needs to be company related. So you're hitting them with 2 different reasons. Here's why I want the job, here's why I want the company, 50-50 rule. If you can strike an appropriate balance here, you're going to crush this question. Now, the first one I would cover for Starbucks is their values. So the values are really important at Starbucks. I am going to leave a link right here so you can go and take a look. But let me read you their values real quick. So their values are creating a culture of warmth and belonging where everyone is welcome, delivering our very best in all we do, holding ourselves accountable for results, acting with courage, challenging the status quo, and finding new ways to grow our company with each other, being present, connecting with transparency, dignity, and respect, and we are performance driven through the lens of humanity. Those are inspiring values. So a great way to answer this question, why do you want to work at Starbucks, is you can go, well, there's a few reasons. First and foremost, I think this is a job that I am a great fit for. I love interacting with people. It's a big part of who I am. So the ability to serve people at Starbucks in this environment, I think I'd be great at. But additionally, I have always loved Starbucks values. Specifically, I love we are performance driven through the lens of humanity. Because so often I feel like companies are all about the bottom line. And I understand that it's a business, but having that focus on doing it through the lens of humanity, I think adds a nice wrinkle into performance-driven work. Something like that, right? Pick whatever one of those values makes sense to you, but 1, talk about why you're a great fit for the role, and then 2, bring it home with a value, creating warmth and belonging with everyone is welcome. That is a great one. You can say, I am always really inspired by Starbucks values. Having the type of values you have, in an organization, I just find it to be, really inspiring, specifically creating a culture of warmth and belonging where everyone is welcome. I love that. So being able to work in an environment like that, where that is what we are trying to achieve, is really inspiring to me. In addition, I think I'd be great at this job because I've always been a people person. I love connecting with people, and one of my strengths is easily breaking down barriers and engaging with people. Something like that is going to be really powerful. Let's go to the next one. Now, the next thing you can go and comment on, and it could be a reason for why, is greener retail. So if you go to Starbucks website, you can see there's a section where they talk about how they are committed to greener retail. So what does that mean? So Starbucks is building and operating stores with an aim to minimize their environmental footprint with an ambitious goal. 2020 and beyond, they plan to operate 10,000 greener retail stores, improve recyclability of our cups, and invest 100% in renewable energy. So a great way to incorporate this into why do you want to work here is 1, start off with a job. For me, I've always felt like this is a job I would be excellent at. I have the ability to quickly connect with people and build rapport in small interactions. But additionally, I'm someone who feels like the environment is incredibly important. And when I was doing my research on your organization and I came across your greener retail section, I was really inspired the direction that Starbucks is heading in terms of their environmental impact. So being able to do a job where I feel I'm I could be a great asset to the store, to the team because of my skills, but also doing an environment where a company really cares about their environmental impact, that would be incredibly inspiring to me. Another great way to answer this interview question. Let's go to the last one. Now, the last one that I want to cover is training development. Starbucks does a really great job when it comes to their training and development, so it's an awesome one for you to incorporate into your answer. So start off with why you'd be a good fit for the job. I've always felt like I would be a really good fit for Starbucks because I love interacting with people, I love talking to people, and I think one of my strengths is quickly building rapport with people in small interactions. So I feel like I'd be really good at the job. Additionally, when I was doing my research on your organization, I learned a little bit more about how you support your employees through training and development. And I'm the type of person who wants to learn, who wants to grow. So being able to do a job like this that I feel I would enjoy and be good at while also developing as a professional is really inspiring to me. And that's what motivated me to apply for your company. That right there is another great way to answer this interview question. And again, this question is so important. If you can't tell them why you want to work here, they are never going to be motivated to hire you. But either one of these three, whatever works best for you, is going to inspire them to want to move you forward. Now, this video is over, but if you haven't watched this video, you gotta go watch it now. This video is my how to get a job at Starbucks guide. So it has everything. It has a little bit on why Starbucks, but it has a bunch of other questions they actually ask in the interview process. If you watch this video and this video, you are going to absolutely crush your interview at Starbucks.